Hello my people, now welcome back to my channel. So this is the update wey dey reach us as regards to this Mr. Usifo and 𝗬𝗲𝘆 matter. This update is coming from an insider, definitely someone close to the family. So this update touch streets. Brenda, the wife of Mr. Ataga, has a boyfriend where she dey date, and this her boyfriend na 𝗬𝗲𝘆 uncle, Mr. Izu. This Mr. Izu na him dey take care of 𝗬𝗲𝘆 because her father cannot afford to take care of her. Izu and Brenda is the wife of this man. So Mr. Izu and Brenda has been going out and they are planning to get married. So they said this man and the wife separated for some years now. So Brenda and Mr. Izu are planning to get married, but Usifo is the only one standing in their way as they have not legally divorced. Okay, Brenda needed a good evidence of cheating in their marriage in order to push through with a quick divorce. So this particular place, this particular line, like, I doubt it. If according to what they told us that this woman and the husband, that they came to a conclusion that things are not working out again in their marriage and they have to separate. So if they actually came to a conclusion that they have to separate, then why will Brenda now go further to look for an evidence in order to push forth with the divorce? I think personally, this particular line of her looking for an evidence to hold against the man in order to get her divorce, like, I think it seems not right to me. There are some loopholes in this particular sentence. So because of this their plan, Izu, her boyfriend, volunteered to use 𝗬𝗲𝘆, her sister, to set up Mr. Usifo. At first, 𝗬𝗲𝘆 refused with the plan, but Mr. Izu threatened her not to support her again with her school fees. As 𝗬𝗲𝘆 has no option, she reluctantly agreed. So they set 𝗬𝗲𝘆 up to attend a birthday party that Mr. Usifo and his friends will be attending in Banana Island. So when Mr. Usifo saw her, he fell for the pretty damsel and they started dating without him knowing what is on board. So their initial plan was for 𝗬𝗲𝘆 to lure Mr. Usifo to bed with enough evidence for Brenda so she can push through with the divorce. So on the day that they planned to carry out everything as they have set up CCTV, so before the day they actually planned everything, they have set up CCTV in the rooms that Mr. Usifo and 𝗬𝗲𝘆 will be using. So to capture it, 𝗬𝗲𝘆 took drugs. They made out like they had sex. 𝗬𝗲𝘆 continued with her smoking and later slept off. So as 𝗬𝗲𝘆 slept off, Mr. Usifo sneaked to open her phone. He saw his nude videos and pictures inside 𝗬𝗲𝘆's phone. So he conversed, wake 𝗬𝗲𝘆 from sleep to ask her some questions in regards to what he saw on her phone. But 𝗬𝗲𝘆, being too sleepy due to drugs, according to what they told us, could not respond well. So he slapped 𝗬𝗲𝘆 out of anger and she staggered to the kitchen and stumbled on a knife, definitely because she has no answer in regards to what he is asking her. She only wanted to scare him and stop him from hitting her. So she shook him with knife the first time, but the man continued to chase her around in anger and she continued to choke him. Then mistakenly the knife entered a dangerous zone, and that's the end for Mr. Usifo. So realizing what happened, realizing what she has done, that she don't attack, she don't kill person, she quickly called her accomplice, that is her uncle Mr. Izu, and told him what happened. So they came up with a plan to take Usifo valuables. Then Brenda provided his PIN and the guys went to withdraw cash from Usifo's bank account. So the idea now is to make it look like a robbery that went wrong. I feel that this particular story now is not true. Like, it looked like something that is forged because everything in this story is not coherent. It doesn't rhyme. It doesn't look true to me. First of all, they updated us when this thing happened. They updated us that the wife was part of the team, that the wife called police, DSS to go and look for the husband before they found him lying in a room. Now, another story came out, a different story totally, that the wife was not living with the husband. So it's different from the first update. Now the second thing I'm suspecting is that they told us in this particular story that the wife gave out the pin to them to go and withdraw money. Now if the wife, according to this story, if the wife, my own personal opinion, if the wife is not actually living with the husband, how will she now know the pin of the man? Because they say that according to this story, they are not living together for a very long time. But though it may be possible for her to know the pin, but I feel like it's not possible. Then another part of the story says that the first update was that police told us the first time was that they withdrew 5 million from the man's account, and when they questioned 𝗚𝗷𝘆𝘆, she said that she withdrew 380,000. Now police told us that they found 10 million naira in 𝗚𝗷𝘆𝘆's account. Like, everything is not coherent. This story, like, everything seems indifferent to me. So I feel that there are still more stories to come out, Surely the truth must surely come out. Another thing I feel is, I hope that someone is not trying to frame the wife up. You know, it's possible now the man is dead, someone may be trying to frame her up. Yes, because this thing that they just released now, they say that is from an insider. If you look at it, the story is not coherent. The story is not in line. The story is totally different from what they previously told us when this thing happened newly. It's totally different. I just hope so that someone is not trying to frame the wife up. But anyway, I know that there are still truth, there are still confession that are still going to come out. Okay guys, drop your comment in the comment section. I will always keep you updated. Bye and stay safe.